What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm just getting out of the theater. I saw Tron Ares, and this is the out of theater reaction / review. I'm very high on this one. I've seen a couple negative reviews out there, but I just watched the film for myself, and I'm thoroughly pleased. I'm satisfied. This is what I needed. Okay, this is exactly what I needed. Recently, I really got into the Tron franchise, so I understood every reference, you know what I'm saying? They went into the old grid in certain parts of the film, and I understood and enjoyed that. I mean, the film was great. The film was great for me. But I'll get into a couple details without spoiling because I want you guys to go check it out. You hear me? I want you guys to go check it out. So I will say, the film hold on, there's a helicopter. There's an airplane. I don't want to. Audios. 1 second, okay? The film starts a little bit slow. That's why I'd say at first I was like, oh, I don't know. They're not getting into it, but then about not halfway, like maybe a third through the film, I was like, okay, it's getting started. And when I say it's getting started, the clock is always ticking in throughout the entire film because literally the villains are on a timer. No spoilers, but the villains are on a timer, so they only got a certain amount of time to do what they gotta do. And it's basically a constant chase scene throughout the entire film. High stakes, high intensity. The clock is ticking and you really feel that as an audience member, bro. I don't see the hate for the film. I mean, not that people are, well, Jared Leto or Jared Petto, he was the main actor of the film and it took some getting used to. They made bro look cool in the movie, I can't lie. He had a couple just dope, like just badass scenes. But, hey, Tron Ares, it's a top 5 film of the year for me so far, bro. And I know. This is recency bias. I'm going to watch it again. I might watch it 2 more times in theaters because I liked it that much. Yes, don't shake, no, yes. I'm going to watch it again. If you're thinking about going to see Tron Ares, go watch it. Now, if you haven't seen any of the other Tron films, you might be questioning a couple scenes here and there. But even if you haven't, just go for the visual spectacle. I mean, the visual effects, everyone knows Tron Legacy's visual effects have aged like fine wine. The effects in this film are just as good. I promise you they're just as good. Some of the grid scenes seem a little bit more digital than they did in Legacy because Legacy had practical suits. There was definitely some CGI stuff going on here, but the CGI is solid. It's solid. All the vehicles are actually practical. They got speed, weight. I mean, the choreography when they're throwing the disc and they got these new like stabs. It was fire, bro. The combat was fire. Hold on, another airplane. Jeez Louise. So we go to different versions of the grid, the Dillinger systems, the Encon systems, and then the OG grid, which is reminiscent of the 1980s Tron original. There's some good Easter eggs in here. There's some good visual references in here. As a Tron guy, I recently got into the franchise. I understood it all, and I was low-key geeking out. I can't lie. I was really jumping in my seat, leaning forward, locking in. I was enjoying the movie, bro. So, I said all this to say, if I had to give Tron Ares a rating out of 10, I'm giving Tron Ares an 8 out of 10. That's an 8 out of 10 film that I just sat down and watched. Again, it had a slow start. That's why I'm taking points away. If it just threw us in there, this movie could have been a 9. But 8 out of 10 is my final rating. I'm gonna watch it again. The rating may go up, it may go down. You know what I'm saying? But I am thoroughly satisfied with Tron Ares, and I recommend you go check it out if you haven't. But yeah, you guys, thank you for tuning in for another movie reaction / review. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, amigos.